Towards our wonderful Lou Simon.
Good afternoon. It's cold out here, is it not? I spent 53 years, my whole life here, and all I heard was study the beach, study and study, so somebody's family member can get paid off with the tens of thousands of dollars. Well, you know what? No more studies. It is quite obvious that the jetties save this end of the boardwalk. Where I live in Rockaway Park, there is no boardwalk. I, just like you, my heart is aching. Each and every day, all I do is walk and cry. I'm heartbroken for our community where I live, just like you. And you know, I got a special message to Mayor Bloomberg. Lock him up. Lock him up. You know, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Let me say something to you. We did not leave. We stayed. We're resilient. Do not punish us. We are here and we're going nowhere. Please spread the word. We need everyone together to fight and make sure jetties and sand are a reality. God bless all of you.
Thanks, Lou. Okay, don't forget, please sign the email list so we can keep everybody up to date on what our next steps are going to be, because there'll be lots of steps. We're going to bring up our wonderful Deputy Inspector of the 100th Precinct, Scott Alexa, who've done an amazing job out here. They've really stepped up to the plate and really protected our homes and our lives and our businesses.
Am I using this right? Oh, here we go. All right, let me just start off. When I say it's a pleasure to see everybody, I mean it.
Bring it close to your mouth.
That better? All right. When I come through here and I say it's a pleasure to see you, I mean it. After going through that hurricane and seeing all these faces, a whole new meaning to that phrase. I tell you right now. Speaking for the entire NYPD and the 100 precinct, it's been our distinct pleasure to serve you here. We try to do everything we possibly could. We're committed to being here, to making this community safe and keeping it safe. You can see the resources that we put it down here. We're going to be here. We were here before the hurricane. We were here during the hurricane, and we're going to be here after the hurricane. So we're here for you. Best of luck. We're going to make this better again. It's going to be nice again.
You know, I say we should call the commissioner and have our deputy inspector made a full inspector after this.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to bring up a couple of our civic leaders. We have from Rockaway Civic, we have Noreen Ellis. Where's Noreen? There's Noreen. Noreen has been the wonderful Beach Flicks lady, and that's not the only thing, but I love Beach Flicks. Real close. Sorry.
First, like everybody else, so glad to see everybody here. We've all been through a trying time. We're going to be through more of a trying time. I'm going to reiterate something what people said here. It's our Rockaway. We can't let anyone make our decisions for us. We have to be there. We the people. Benjamin Franklin once wrote a thing with a cut-up snake that said, united or die. That's what we need to do. We need to unite. No outside organizations. It's you live here, you gotta say in the word what goes on. You don't live here? I'm sorry, but we are the stakeholders in this community. We decide. Also, we need to look at science. Our beaches are not something that doesn't happen around this world. Jetties are proven to work all around this world. Science has taught us how to not prevent it, but mitigate part of the damage that can happen. We can't let the Army Corps of Engineers sit on their tuchuses and wait for a report with millions of our dollars. That money needs to go to sand for our beaches and look to science. Look to science, not to these bureaucratic agencies that just take our money and don't live here. It's our beaches, our homes, our lives. We need to band together. There is no self-imposed class system here. Whether you live in Neponset or Far Rockaway or anywhere in between, this hit you, this hit me, this hit everybody. So let's stop everybody getting off their high horse where they live and just say, I'm from Rockaway, period.
Noreen, thank you so much. A lot of people are asking the big question, what can they do right away? Obviously, when you see an elected official, we have a couple here. I'm sorry, Phil and Eric, but go grab them by the shoulder and tell them what you want. Do not be afraid to ask them to call them. Call them every day if you need to. Call them until we see rock jetties or big beaches. You know, the very important thing is go over there by that tent, put your email address on there, but the great thing we have is everybody's phone number. We have Eric's number, we have Phil's number, we have Gregory Meek's number, we have everybody's phone number. Just at that tent over there, go get the email, the phone numbers, and you can call everybody. Okay, next up, we're going to bring up Hank Iori from the Bell Harbor Property Owners Association.
Thank you, John. The theme is a constant one. It's one Rockaway. We all have to stand united from end to end of this Rockaway Peninsula. We have to, in an intelligent fashion, work with the people, find out what's going on with the dollars that will come in here from the federal, state, and city, and see that it's targeted effectively so that things are done properly, that there isn't a redundancy going on. That's what concerns me right now. There's a lot of people that are trying to do their best, but sometimes they're bumping into each other. So it's a united effort that we have to do. When I say all of the Rockaways, I also say Broad Channel. I see friends from Broad Channel here, and they're part of the Rockaways. So let's not forget our friends and families in Broad Channel. All I got to say is we got to keep this up. We got to keep the pressure up, and we've got to look to see that we help everyone in all of the homes and apartments and every place in the Rockaway until we get this all straightened out. It's a battle, and we just have to stay focused. Thank you very much. I wish everybody well. God bless you, and God bless America.
Thank you, Hank Iori. Next, we're going to bring up Dolores Orr, chairperson of the Community Board 14 and president of Rockaway Beach Civic Association.
Thank you, John. It's wonderful to see such a tremendous crowd. I've been out here with John in the summer, in the fall, for these rallies, and this is wonderful, and it needs to continue. The one thing I have to say to the federal government is you've studied it for 20 years and you never finished the study. You stop funding it, you refund it, you stop funding it. We don't need a study. Turn around. Here's the study. We're done. We need the jetties, we need a seawall, and we need it now. Thank you.
Okay, you know, someone just walked up to me. I know we're trying to really concentrate today on protecting, before we rebuild our homes, before we turn our power on, to put some sort of protective barrier on the immediate fast track. But a woman just asked me what the percentage of people who are without power. If anybody can come up here and let me know what the percentage is right now, or maybe by a show of hands. Who doesn't have electricity? Okay, it's about 40%. So, obviously, a lot of elected officials are here. This rally is about how we can really protect our homes, how we can build a nice barrier of backup so that the waves don't come crashing down. But if anybody can reach out and speak to the elected officials and give them a piece of their mind, possibly. Sorry, guys, that's what this is all about, to let you know that we are hurting, okay? So the next up we're going to have, we're waiting for, I believe, Gregory Meeks. But until then, we can try to let the whole world hear what we want. We're here today for Jettys. Jettys is not the end-all, be-all. I'm never a proponent of just one idea. Obviously, a strong boardwalk, possibly dunes, a seawall, many, many ideas. But today also, I want to recognize the amazing things that a lot of local people have done. There's the Rockaway Surf Club has done amazing things out here. And you know, they've been up and down, bunch of local people, great program, okay? I want to recognize all the wonderful people at Veggie Island and Rockaway Taco, and a group that's formed out of there, Small Water. They're doing wonderful things. Also, obviously, St. Francis. I've been down to St. James Church. I've been up and down the peninsula. I'm not saying that, you know, one group has done more than the other, but the people of Rockaway have stepped up to help the people of Rockaway. There's many, many people coming out from out and about helping us. We thank them too, but the people of Rockaway have totally stepped up and helped themselves. So let's give Rockaway a round of applause.
John, I just want to say, you know, they call me the Italian Al Sharpton of Rockaway. I want to say one thing. I'm not happy with the Red Cross. I don't know whether you know it or not. I'm not happy with it.
Okay, also there's another couple of wonderful girls, couple of local Rockaway girls, Lauren O'Connor and Joanne Smith. Talk about people who are out there when they're homes with daughters and children and grandchildren. We're out there at 94th Street. They went on Facebook right away and they brought in a ridiculous amount of clothes. So Tractor Trailers came, Joanne Smith and Lauren O'Connor, they started a wonderful thing called 94th Street Recovery. So thank them as well, and they're still fighting. They have ability to connect people with school supplies. There's a lot of that stuff coming in. But I tell you what, I am so proud of people of Rockaway. You know, the people who live here, have done amazing things for us. And I thank you, and the people who came from Michigan that helped me shovel the front of my house out were amazing. But you know what? The people of Rockaway have helped the people of Rockaway more than anybody. So that message needs to be out there. We're very good at helping ourselves, and going forward, we'll definitely do a great job at helping ourselves. And how we rebuild is going to be by the people of Rockaway. I am personally sick and tired of hearing about what color wallpaper we should make the boardwalk. You know, we need to really fix our homes, protect our beaches, have a place to sit in the summertime, but also, you know, obviously, I'm a guy pushing for rock jetties, you know, so, you know, I mean, it's obviously it's a no-brainer. They work well. People are concerned, and over the years have said to me, John, don't kill the surf break. You know, I'm very, very pro-surfer. In this area right here, there's a big surfing beach. We can totally compromise and get nice big dunes built. Maybe not put jetties in this area, but going forward all the way down the end of this peninsula, I personally believe, as a kid who grew up here, rock jetties are the way to go. And hopefully everybody's on the same page, and we forced the Army Corps of Engineers to stop kicking the can down the road, which is what they've done. They kicked the can down the road by having a study. And many people have said it's a bogus study. I remember Vince Castellano getting on my back saying, John, you're wasting your time. It's a bogus study. He may be right. You know what? The study's $1.6 million shy of being complete. It wasn't funded this year by either congressman, and we got to talk to them about that. It hasn't been funded even during the wonderful Anthony Weiner administration. It wasn't funded properly. We need to get on them. You need to get the phone numbers every single week. You don't see something done, you call them, leave your name, and let them know. You call and call and call. That's what we got to do. So we're still waiting for one more person to come. He's on his way.